It's February, it's bulking season. That means I get to eat all of these donuts today, man. Wait a second. It is bulking season, right? Is it bulking season? Is it bulking season? Is it?
All right, all jokes aside, other than these donuts, because these things definitely ain't playing around, I do think that the ideal male body has changed the last few years. Like if we take a look just back 3-5 years ago, everyone was trying to bodybuild and pack on muscle and get huge, myself included. But now it seems like guys are aiming for more of this aesthetic physique. This is also what girls prefer the most. Because of that, today we're gonna take a look at what you need to start doing already right now to make sure that you get this type of body and that you have visible abs by summertime. Roll the OG intro.
I cannot remember the last time I did this on camera, but back in the golden days of YouTube fitness vlogs, at least one time per week, you had to give your audience a physique update.
All right, so this is how I'm looking. No pump, first thing in the morning, very average bathroom lighting, just a few donuts in my belly. This, if we get a little light in my stomach, is with no flex. That's if we're flexing. I'll give y'all a few different angles here, and I would say that I am roughly about 12 or 13% body fat. This morning I weighed in just under 83 kilos, which is like 183 pounds. And there's a reason that I'm showing this to you. Because you see, at this body fat range, if I was to now show you images or videos of myself with good lighting on me, outside with the sun coming down on me, or at the gym with that nice downward half natty lighting, well, now I look like I have 15 more pounds of muscle on me and 3% less body fat. And because of that, I think that this is the perfect body fat percentage for men to aim for, right around from 12 to 15% body fat. And I'm not saying that because like, oh, David has, 12% body fat, so everyone should have it. No, I chose this to be my body fat range, and then I manipulate my diet and my activity to keep it here. And I emphasize this because a lot of guys still want to have sub 10% body fat, and it doesn't make sense. You already look good at 12%. To get even lower, you're gonna have to starve yourself. Your hormones are gonna suffer. Your sex drive is gonna suffer. You're gonna lose muscle mass. Women are gonna find you less attractive. No vale la pena. It's not worth it. That being said, every guy falls into one of the following 3 categories, and it's important to recognize which one you're in so you know what you need to do next. Category 1, you have a lot of fat to lose. So this would be 25+% body fat. So when you look in the mirror, there is no ab definition. Your stomach protrudes a little bit forward. It looks a little bit circular. Category 2, you have a little bit of fat to lose. So this would be 15 to 25% body fat. When you look in the mirror, your stomach is flatter. Maybe there's no actual ab definition yet, but it's not sticking out. You don't have a belly. In category 3, you have no fat to lose. So you're 15% or less body fat. When you look in the mirror with a good lighting and you flex, you see your ab definition. If you're at this point, there's no point in losing any more fat.
Now, statistically speaking, most of you will fall into category 2, a little fat to lose. And that's actually amazing news because with a focused fat loss plan, you can probably achieve a 6-pack in just 3 months. But that also means you need to get started right fucking now because May and June, the summertime, is just 3 months away. So breakfast today is just gonna be a peanut butter fudge pretzel protein shake because I did get a little carried away and I ate like 2 or 3 of these donuts. Let's go ahead and scan those donuts into the app. 400 calories of donuts. And as you can see, that breakfast came out to 670 calories, 48 proteins, 59 carbs, 28 fats. And that's above all else will be the number one thing that determines whether or not you actually get a 6-pack. Finding the right amount of calories for your body, and a very easy way to do this is to take your goal weight and multiply it by 12. So if you're 200 pounds now, but you want to get to 180, you do 180 by 12, and then 2160 would be a good caloric number to aim for each day. Then you also take your goal weight, 180, and multiply it by 0.8, 144 grams of protein. That would be the minimum protein to eat each day. Now, there are more accurate ways to do this. For example, the Beastly app uses the Mifflin St. Jeor method, which is more complicated but more accurate. As you can see, it takes into account your height, weight, age, activity level to make sure it's giving you the most accurate recommendation of calories and protein per day. And of course, knowing the number doesn't fucking do shit. You have to actually stick to it as closely as possible every day, and that's what's going to allow you to start losing 1 to 2 pounds every single week like fucking clockwork. It doesn't matter what diet you're following or if you're avoiding junk foods or if you're not eating at night. Of course, eat healthy, but if the calories are not on point, you're never gonna get a six-pack. Now, when it comes to supplements or shortcuts that can help you accelerate that process of getting to the six-pack, there are 3 things that can be very effective. The first one is this. Not the shaker bottle, not the ice or the water that's inside the shaker bottle, but something that is inside of the pre-workout. Can you guess which ingredient it is? It's the caffeine, bro. Every single fat loss supplement out there, they all have the same single active ingredient. Caffeine. In addition to enhancing your focus, and there's also studies that show it can increase strength in the gym, but there's a reason after you have a coffee for the next 2 or 3 hours, you're usually not that hungry. It's a natural appetite suppressant. Now, of course, in a quality pre-workout, there's gonna be a lot more ingredients than simple caffeine. For example, nitrogen and L-citrulline to enhance blood flow and give you a bigger pump. But the caffeine, which you could also get from a coffee, that's gonna help you crush the workout, and then afterwards, you're not that hungry, so you can just have like a protein shake and a banana, and you get later in the day with fewer calories. Now, the second shortcut is intermittent fasting, and basically all this means is skipping breakfast and eating your first meal at noon or at 2 p.m., and essentially this allows you to do the same thing. You eat fewer calories in the morning so you can have a bigger lunch and dinner while still keeping your overall calories low. And I will say that if you have caffeine in the morning, it makes intermittent fasting a lot easier to stick to. Now, number 3 I'm gonna talk about later in the video, but I will say something else that's a cheat code is just having healthy meals ready for you to eat so you don't gotta stuff your face with donuts by accident. And that is why I decided to partner with Factor Meals to be the sponsor of today's video. In case you're not aware, Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. There's over 35 options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan and vegetarian, or my personal favorite, the Protein Plus meal plan. Plus, it's flexible to your schedule, so you can get as much or as little as you need by choosing from 6 to 18 meals per week. And you can easily pause or reschedule your deliveries anytime. And the best part is these meals are ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes flat. That means there's no prepping, cooking, or cleaning up either. Today's meal, some chicken, mashed potatoes, some corn mixed in there as well. These are always on point, bro. They're healthy, they're delicious, and if you're busy like me, it's a game changer. And because Factor is sponsoring today's video, you know that they're hooking it up. Just go to factor75.com or click that first link in description and use code HowToBeast50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life. That means 2 free wellness shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you're an active subscriber. Click the link, get started today. Today we got my favorite workout of the week. Check it out, we got a full body pull workout with the strength focus. It's gonna be a banger. People say the workout's gonna be a banger. I'm saying it's gonna be a banger. Then after that, I'm gonna show you the only 2 ab exercises that you ever need to do to get a six-pack. Let's get it. Gains, bro, workout complete. Now real quick to demonstrate what I was telling y'all earlier, I haven't lost body fat since this morning, but now that I got good light on me, I look way more shredded. Now when it comes to training your abs, the biggest mistake you can make is falling for the Instagram ab workouts where these guys are doing all this crazy looking shit that's gonna make you feel like you worked hard and make you sweaty, get your heart rate up. It might be effective cardio, but it's not gonna do shit to build up your ab muscles. At the end of the day, you wanna build up your ab muscles the same you would any other muscle in your body by working exercises that take you to failure in like 8 to 20 repetitions. This is why you see some really skinny guys with super low body fat, but they still don't have a six-pack because they haven't actually developed the muscles yet. So basically the way to think about this is your calories are gonna take care of shredding the layer of fat so you can see your ab muscles, but the work you do in the gym has to build them up. So the only 2 exercises you need to work your rectus abdominis, which is your actual six-pack muscle directly and take it to failure is first of all a hanging leg raise. You wanna start in a Roman chair machine like this at your gym and start with knee raises like this. Once you're able to easily complete 15 plus, then change to straight leg raises just like this. And then once you're able to easily complete 15 plus controlled repetitions with this, then you can progress to fully hanging leg raises on a pull-up bar
like this, making sure to keep your legs straight and coming all the way above parallel at the top. And if you're able to get 15 plus reps of this for multiple sets, then congratulations, bro. You're a beast. And second is going to be decline sit-up. So most gyms have a decline sit-up machine like this. The higher you put the seat, the easier it's going to be. The deeper, the more of a decline, the harder it's going to be. In other ways, you can progress this to make sure you're getting to failure in that sweet spot of 8 to 15 reps. If you put your hands in front of your body, crossed on your shoulders like this, that's a bit easier. If you put them behind your head like this, that's a bit more difficult. And the most difficult would be to hold a weight like this.
Now, if you're looking for a full training plan that automatically incorporates these exercises at the optimal frequency so you can get a six-pack as fast as possible and also develop the rest of your body as fast as possible, then I'd highly recommend, damn, I dropped my phone. I'd highly recommend checking out the Beastly app. The app has a huge library of science-based workouts for beginners to advanced lifters. All of the different scientific variables like progressive overload, rest time, rep ranges, rest days, all of that is automatically optimized. All you have to do is show up to the gym and follow the app. You don't have to think about anything. There's video breakdowns of every exercise so you get the most out of every rep. And like y'all saw this morning, it has the easiest built-in macro tracker in the world. Tracking your calories and staying consistent with your diet does not have to be a pain. And right now you can get started for free. If you click the second link down in the description, you're gonna get a free 7-day trial. If you don't like it, you don't pay. Download the app. Be ready for summer. So the third hack that I alluded to earlier to help you get the six-pack even faster would be to play paddle. Kind of. Not really. It would be to find a way to burn a reliable and consistent extra 500 calories per day. The easiest way to do this is just to walk 10,000 steps, and luckily for all of us, new smartphones actually track our steps automatically. If you just go into the health settings, you can see I average like 5,000 steps per day, which isn't great, but I'm not trying to lose weight because I'm in category 3, right? But another way, if you don't feel like going outside and walking, which by the way, if you listen to like audiobooks or shit like that, you can actually make it really productive and therapeutic. But if you don't want to walk, playing 1 hour of most sports, whether that's basketball, tennis, paddle, whatever it might be, that also equates to about 500 calories. And the reason 500 is a great number is because burning an extra 500 calories a day will equate to about 1 pound of extra weight loss per week, which is fucking wild. Anyway, today we're playing with Julia, Daniel, the freak defenseman from Italy, and then Mick, the freak offensive player from Ireland.
Offensive in every way.
All right, 60 seconds of random highlights. It's me and the Italian against Julia and the Irishman. Nice lob from Daniel. Very difficult to deal with these in the corner. He's able to save it, but take a look at this. Ooh, what class on that touch. No chance for Julia. Now this next shot coming up here from Daniel is his specialty. It's called the Bajada. You're gonna see Julia lobs us. It's coming off the glass, and he just fucking crushes it on the way down. Big point for us. Lob from Mick. I'm able to deal with the overhands. I've been really working on my my overhead shots. Another one here. Look at the power. I'm able to hit this one into that corner for Julia. She somehow saves it. Beautiful save. Daniel hits it nice and low. Impossible to deal with. All right, I'm serving now. Mick lobs Daniel in that tough corner. Daniel hits it off the glass. Mick hits it low. I'm able to save it back. Julia plays a tough position down the middle, and Mick just fucking crushes us. 2 hours of paddle later. I fucking love playing paddle. That also means I probably burned about 1,000 calories, and I have not eaten much today, as y'all have seen. Look at this. I'm literally on 1,000 calories, 75 grams of protein. So I gotta have a little bit of a feast now, but I'm gonna start with 2 Aquarius Limon, which is like, what do you say? It's like a mixture of Gatorade and lemonade, but it's better.
It's much better. It's like really refreshing.
For the main meal, we got a beef fillet, 200 grams. I might have to work on my grams conversions in my head because that's kind of small. Luckily, we also got the chicken tendies, my go-to, some French fries as well. All right, question for y'all. I want you to comment below. Is that too rare or is that actually perfect? What do you think? For me, it's on the edge of almost being too rare, but it's still in the perfect zone. So for dinner, I tracked it quickly. It came out to just under 1,500 calories, 100 G's of protein. But if you look at where I'm at with versus my goals, I need a lot more carbs today to keep up with my calories.
We're watching this new show, Fool Me Once. It's good. It's like a 7 out of 10. I like it.
Can you hand me this?
Yeah.
The real show, though, is this is what's going down to end the calories for the day. Maxi Bone ice cream and a chocolate chip cookie, which this is the first
Well, it's not the first one, but this is the first time we found chocolate chip cookies in Spain. I've had a few of them since we found them. A little glass of milk and fool me once. I don't know if it's fooled me yet. You know, I'm on the fence. It's like a 6.8 out of 10 right now for me.
I've got something for you. Nanny cam.
Why have you got me a secret camera?
You can keep an eye on Lily when you're not here.
Honestly, the show's starting to grow on me a little bit. It's definitely a bingeable one. I'd even say I recommend it. Now, if you're serious about trying to get that six-pack for summertime, then I recommend you watch this video next. It is about 5 underrated habits to get lean as fast as possible. Click there to watch that now. If you're new to the channel, click down there to subscribe, as I release 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I'll talk to you in the next video. Stay beastly.